I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch, a developing story out of Kingston today where multiple arrests have been made for shooting in Midtown Kingston back on Monday. Police in the Ulster County District Attorney's Office were in the process of preparing charges against those picked up in connection with the incident outside a residence on Smith Avenue that left an unidentified woman and man with gunshot wounds. Both were listed in stable condition at Albany Medical Center. Keep checking back here at Record Online for the latest on the arrests and the charges. In another part of Ulster County, police have been conducting a search for a boy who was reported missing late last night from an Orthodox Jewish summer camp. 14-year-old Moshe Dressner had been attending Camp Spenka, located in the hamlet of Dairyland near the Ulster-Sullivan County border. The search would end later in the day when word came that the boy had been found in Staten Island. He had apparently planned to leave the camp. The tragedies came minutes apart Tuesday morning. A 65-year-old Middletown man jumped to his death off the Newburgh Beacon Bridge. Bill Myers was a former CEO of Middletown Savings Bank and the first CEO of Community Bank of Orange. He did not leave a suicide note. Minutes later, a couple from Ithaca, New York, jumped off the Tappan Zee Bridge. 29-year-old Alpha Choice died. 44-year-old Christopher Shears is in critical condition at Nyack Hospital. For the professionals at the Mental Health Association in Orange County, the reaction to the morning events was first sadness, then frustration.
I oversee our crisis helpline, and I thought to myself, I don't recall any calls coming in over the last few days that were suicide related. That's disturbing. We are here, I'm here, our agency's here, our volunteers are here, trained and ready for these calls. Why aren't we getting them?
Suicide is a long-term solution for a short-term situation, and regrettably these individuals made a very, very difficult choice that certainly could have been prevented.
Allen says their agency stands ready to provide services that can help prevent suicide and that we all need to be vigilant.
I urge our entire community to be what we call gatekeepers. Be the person who interacts with an individual at a 7-Eleven or your dentist, receptionist at your dentist office, or a secretary at your office. Just folks that interact with people on a regular basis. Just be on the lookout for some warning signs and reach out to those individuals.
Your mental health issue could be very small, it could be large, whatever it is, we understand, we're equipped to help you, and we want everyone to know you're not alone.
Allen and Lemmerman want people in crisis to be aware of their hotline. It's 800-832-1200. The caller will get emotional support, crisis intervention, and referrals. The Sullivan County Federation for the Homeless has gotten what it desperately needed, funding. That'll keep the agency's soup kitchen open. Local Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther says an unnamed private donor will be providing $75,000. That, plus another $15,000 in public money, will allow the Monticello facility to keep serving 2 meals a day from its facility in Monticello. Kitchen was scheduled to be closed July 29th because of the loss of a $120,000 state grant. Area Congressman Maurice Hinchey is resting comfortably at Albany Medical Center a day after undergoing colon cancer surgery. Hinchey, who is 72 years old, now begins follow-up care that will put him out of action for the next 2 to 3 weeks. A spokesman said his offices remain open to assist constituents with any issues or concerns. And grabbing a home run baseball in the Yankee Stadium bleachers has made him a celebrity. Christian Lopez of Highland Mills, the man who caught Derek Jeter's 3,000th career hit last weekend, is back at his job as a customer care rep for Verizon in Middletown. But even though he's back at work, that doesn't mean he's back to a routine.
The last few days have been crazy. I mean, nonstop people at my house, calls left and right, all hours of the night, interviews, ESPN, Fox, CBS. I mean, everybody's calling me, and it's been a really good experience so far. It's just a little time-consuming.
Lopez gave the ball back to Jeter, fueling a debate over whether he should have held onto the ball and sold it for big bucks. He says he's gotten a lot of support for making the unselfish choice.
Actually been very supportive. I've had some college football friends that have called me saying that I did the right thing. I've had kids I went to high school with calling me saying if they needed anything, let them know. Everybody's been very supportive. I've had a couple of friends that have been like, "You're crazy, you should have sold the ball for $500,000," but and then after that they're like, "You know what, it's actually Derek Jeter, so you know, I'd probably go to give him it back after a little thought too." So the experience right now is worth more than anything you can put money on. It has no monetary value.
Lopez could owe the IRS as much as $14,000 for the gifts he received from the Yankees. Now comes word that the sporting goods chain Modell's will donate 5% of all their Yankee-related sales to Lopez, a guaranteed amount of $25,000. What could that mean as far as the tax man is concerned? You'll get the latest in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. We'll be enjoying lower levels of humidity tomorrow and Friday. The weekend could be a different story, though. It'll be sunny, warm, and dry tomorrow with the highs in the mid-80s. More of the same on Friday, with temperatures reaching the low to mid-80s under a mostly sunny sky. Record Online is the place to find news when it breaks and get a handle on all that's happening by picking up tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.